Welcome back. We're going to talk a bit about constructing knowledge. Knowledge for millennia was regarded as the province of experts, of the teachers. They held the knowledge, the learner didn't. It was the job of the teacher to sort of pour knowledge into the learner, and it was the job of the novice and learner to listen to the expert, not question, because their knowledge was accurate and true, often called canonical knowledge. Today we have a different model of knowledge. For example, Wikipedia is the largest encyclopedia in the world, but who constructed that? Not a team of experts, just a huge army of people like you and me. Amateurs, novices, some experts, of course. In science, here's Comet Hyakutake, discovered by amateur astronomer Yuji Hyakutake. And it's common knowledge in astronomy that not only professionals, but a group they call pro-ams, professional amateurs, make many of the significant scientific discoveries, such as the identification of new comets. Well, not just experts and pro-ams construct knowledge, you and I do too. That was kind of discovered by Jean Piaget, a French psychologist who in the 1950s and 60s studied children and how they learned mathematics. He discovered they didn't just accept the knowledge from experts, from teachers, from parents about mathematics. They actually developed that. They evolved and constructed. They built the knowledge themselves, partly through play and partly through just picking up pieces here and there from teachers and parents and others. That theory was called constructivism. And the idea being that knowledge for young children is constructed by their brains. This contrasts dramatically with earlier views that brains received meaning ready-made from teachers and parents and experts. We now know through neuroscience that Piaget's theory was correct. Our brains continuously and actively construct meaning. Through questioning, through dreams, that's when our brain is trying to put pieces together. So it's more like the putting together pieces to a puzzle in a way that makes personal meaning. One of Piaget's most famous students, Seymour Papert, who is a professor emeritus from MIT. He's often called the father of instructional technology. He first used computers to work with kids, and he concluded that a computer for them is a tool to think with. It is actually for all of us, but particularly for kids. Rather than the computer directing the student what to do, like in a tutorial program, the child should be directing the computer. As his quote, "I'm convinced the best learning takes place when the learner takes charge, when the student takes charge of the technology." Papert's concept called constructionism is evidenced in many tools used to build knowledge. Tools for writing, for organization, communication, and collaboration, such as mind maps developed by Tony Buzan in the 70s. So in this case, a student was given a concept. How is learning power built in the brain? And the student figured that, well, through modeling, explaining, commenting, orchestrating, etc., and richly illustrating these ideas through images, the student helps better develop their own knowledge of how the pieces connect. There are computer versions of mind mapping or concept mapping tools, such as CmapTools from the Institute of Human and Machine Cognition, based on the work of Novak and Cañas, and in wide use around the world in schools. You see the technology can richly combine graphic images, photographs, videos, with concepts linking to others, including these little things called badges underneath each concept. So not only do we see links between the concepts on the screen, but if you click on this one, you go to an image. If you click on this one, you go to a web page. If you click on this one, you go to a submap, a concept map that further develops that particular concept. So I hope you will enjoy trying CmapTools. It's a fantastic system of knowledge to help children and us build our knowledge.